the previous episode, after arriving by train in Monte Carlo, I lost a Brompton wheel and felt depressed about not being able to push my loaded Brompton and having to leave my Brompton outside while grocery shopping. Fortunately, with brute force, I managed to squeeze the wheel back in. So I put my wheel in. If I won't overweight my bike too much, should be fine. So from now on, I will just carry my bags with my hands. Although it was wobbly because of bent plastic, I could carefully push my folded Brompton again. Once I left Monte Carlo train station, I noticed an abundance of luxury cars parked everywhere. Almost all cars are luxurious, like this Rolls Royce that just parks here. I also noticed how hilly the streets of Monte Carlo were. The steepness and busy traffic made it feel even more challenging than mountain climbing. As I went through the shopping avenue in Monaco, I felt out of place. The avenue seems like it was from another world, with people looking like they were straight out of celebrity magazines. Okay guys, so this is some kind of a main shopping street. I feel so out of place here, in between those rich people. I already saw like, I don't know, dozen of Porsches, and seems like every old lady has her own Porsche here. Not the old one, but the newest model. Also, most of the people here that you meet looks like from magazine. They look different. It's hard to describe. I then visited the famous casino where they filmed the Bond movie Casino Royale. Yeah, that's main Monte Carlo Casino, the one that James Bond played in Casino Royale. Outside its entrance, there was a parade of luxury cars cruising around with the goal of showing off their wealth to normal people. This is like a sports car fest. Those people are just showing up with their fancy cars and get admired from those people who are watching them. So if you want to see all those super expensive sports cars, check this square. Wow, there's Bugatti Veyron, few Range Rovers, some of course a Ferrari, those Rolls Royce, and they all are gathering at that casino. Casino Monte Carlo. Yeah, that kid just got his euro or something. If you desperately need some coins, definitely you will find them here. One thing certain is that almost all those sports cars are either rich old guys or rich old ladies or young sheikhs. I think this was enough, and let's get on Eurovelo 8 French. If you are wondering, the usual apartment is there for 2 million, 3 million euro. Yeah, and rent is about around 2,000 to 9,000 euros per month. Monaco is such a maze and it's super hilly. It's definitely not bike friendly. I'm so glad I'm back on Eurovelo 8 French path. This is the official. By 8 PM I still had no idea where I would sleep that night. My best chance was to cycle to the outskirts of Monte Carlo, searching for calmer residential areas. But even there, cameras were everywhere. So you ride a few kilometers further and suddenly the whole part of the Monte Carlo looks completely different. No more casinos or luxurious cars, just simple buildings. There are cameras everywhere. I mean, there's camera on top of every street. There's cameras. It's a highly guarded city. Oh yeah, and there's a stadium. Did you know that they have a professional rugby representation or office that supports the rugby team here? Yeah, I saw that earlier. Streets here are super confusing. It's a multi-layered system of streets and tunnels. Very hard to get oriented. Even the navigation can push you into wrong direction. So we are going through a local hospital. Just hope that this is the right route. I noticed that people with supercars and super expensive cars drive much more cautiously, while people with cheap cars, they drive through you with just half a meter distance. So far, still no camping spots. By 9 p.m, I spotted a potential camping spot at the edge of the cliff, but I missed my chance while speeding downhill fast. Okay guys, it's super late. It will be 9. I'm still in Monaco somewhere. There was a viewpoint where people go by car and just take a photo on top of one of the rocks. But I passed that, so it's far now. It will be a perfect spot because you will just wait until the dark. And overnight, I doubt anyone would go to that place and just hang out during the night. I really don't know where to spend the night here. There are yachts, there are cameras everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough to be homeless in Monaco. It's highly guarded, police are everywhere. Almost no place to hide, no bushes. So I'm going to check this local park, how it looks like. All you can see here is fancy restaurants, casinos and hotels. Wow, check this as. Wow. A long queue for supermodels. Only here in Monaco. Must be a nice club. My next idea was to check a beach, hoping to find a secluded spot to hide. But it was crowded with party people and loud music from nearby club. A lot of people. Holy shit, there's even a club here. Yeah, we can sit here, but probably not camp yet. No way I can camp here with my bike. So I decided to move on, to continue the route, because there's no chance I could stay in that spot. So let's hope for the best. Finally at 10 p.m, I stopped at random square and by chance walked behind the local tourist office. There I found a secluded, off-limits public toilet that was not blocked, and hoping no one would need the toilet overnight, I moved my stuff inside and locked the door. There's a toilet under this tourist center. It opens at 10. There's plenty of space here, and you can lock the toilet, so that's important. So I think I will camp here and spend the night and get out as soon as possible. I see no other options than to wait a little bit here. So I doubt anyone would go to this backyard of this tourist center and go to this toilet. So I will sit here for a little while. Okay guys, it's midnight and it's time to set up a camp. So I sneak into this toilet, very luxurious, spacious toilet, yeah. And there's a sink with the water. And I will just set up a tarp and a mattress, that's it. So good night and see ya in the morning. Although there was a lack of ventilation, I was willing to risk suffocation for the sake of few hours of sleep, and I was looking to bike to Nice the next day. But more about that in the next episode.